right, y'all. We'll tap in, get the daily energy check in. Okay. Uh, and then I'm going to hop in and do the $22 mini reads, 2 questions for $10. If you would like to be put on the list, just let me know, okay? Give everybody a chance to hop in the chat. Hey guys, welcome, welcome. Okay. Beloved ancestor spirit guides to the Most High God, I call on Archangel Michael for protection. Anybody sending anything physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, please black and blind them. I call back our energy and send theirs back with full forgiveness in all forms to the universe at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Most High God. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Miss Sarah. All right, Miss Sarah, I'm going to put you on the list, okay? Hey, hey, welcome, family. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What's going on, everybody? What's up, first shift? Thank you, thank you. All right, y'all, let's do the daily energy check-in real quick, okay? See what's going on with the energy. Wow. The energy's very intense, that's for sure. And that's what's at the bottom of the deck here. I know, right? It does feel like the weekend. The planets are aligned, guys. Thank you, guys. All right. Yeah, the root of the problem here is being cut off, and maybe that's why the energy is so intense. The planets are aligned for all these endings. Aries taking action, authority during this retrograde, okay? Staying focused, headed to the north, okay? Headed to the north node, babies. Okay, tell me about this intense energy, Spirit. There definitely can be some people that's fighting on the outside of your energy, and you can feel this, okay? Thank you. Because you're moving forward, there could be some kind of communication, and it's causing a very, very tense situation. Tell me here about the planets are aligned for you moving forward. Yeah, Archangel Michael is protecting you from whatever this is. It's very heartbroken. Tell me about the root of the problem in reverse. Yeah, because somebody wanted you to take this fishy cup here. Somebody could be headed toward you with the fishy cup. Nine of Cups in reverse, High Priestess. Yeah, somebody here is trying to interrupt your Nine of Cups. That's what Spirit's saying. Party. Okay. Somebody is carrying burdens here. Okay, tell me here about Aries and action. Because you took some kind of action here. Possibly blocked somebody and got somebody out of your energy. Now somebody's feeling like a failure. Okay, what else we got here? Ten of Pentacles. You took action. You're headed toward your Ten of Pentacles. What I say? Headed to the North Node. Somebody here is in the Seven of Swords energy, facing a lot of fatalities because of the magic they sent out. Tell me about taking authority over your life. 10th house. Ace of Pentacles. Tell me here about the retrograde review. Somebody here, you're stopping them in their tracks. Spirit's stopping somebody in their tracks. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, from trying to even bring this fishy cup. The devil. That's trying to work against the universe. Tell me about the North Node, the future. Right, that part. Somebody's trying to act like they have peace, but really they don't, okay? They're sitting in this Two of Swords energy here. Tell me about this energy here. Hey, love. Welcome, guys. Y'all, I'm not trying to ignore anybody, okay? I'm trying to get this message here. Stay away from this demonic man or woman. Fox News has the tea. Water sign being sent out on a dummy mission. Yeah. Left without notice. And somebody's blaming you for their actions. Somebody is playing along. They know what's next. Okay. Fraud loan companies. Cleanup crew coming. Beloved ancestors got time today. Somebody needs to patch things up because of karma. Yeah, another episode of the first 48 with the water signs, earth signs. This pot is boiling. This competitor at your job feels defeated as well. You got family and some okay, just everybody. Let's just say everybody on this side over here that is a little beside themselves because you taking some action here and they're like, hold up, what's going on here? You like, no, this is what's going on. I'm going this way, not this way, right? Message from animals. The tables has turned on them.
No, I was just trying to tell you what Rachel said.
What'd she say?
She said, "Oh, Sherry." She stretched the "oh." Oh, Sherry, I've been meaning to tell you how much my ex-hubby keeps popping up every time I dare to venture in public. He's fucking everywhere. Lame.
Y'all know it's Mercury retrograde. The exes, people like that, the karmic's trying to pop back in. But just stay vigilant, okay? Discrimination claims will be filed against family or a job. Greedy murder was the case. Forgiveness is the lesson. Karmic woman just knew that she defeated divine feminine, but the beloved ancestors pulled up. Game over. Yeah, child, listen now. What's going on in the background my collective needs to know about? Discrimination. This woman is running around here with some kind of discrimination or masculine. Just take it where it resonates. Okay? Somebody could be using social media, religion, sexuality to try to banish somebody out of a community. Okay? Possibly even what you do for work. That can be very significant as well. Okay? You could live in a rural area. Somebody could be a construction worker, a builder, a carpenter of some sort. Trying to cause a war. Somebody, yeah, ignorance, greed, corruption. And then y'all got a spam call coming in. Something about destruction here. Sabotager. Confirmation. Love of creations, I got you, baby. Something about an addiction. Somebody's hitting rock bottom. That could be very confirmation. That could be very significant. And you could be an artist of some sort. Somebody y'all here has took a fall, okay? Got you, Miss Sarah. And you're welcome, OG. And they've been trying to, like, they're using certain aspects of something here, and they're having a fall race, okay? And it's okay, let's just keep going. But they want to persecute you. Somebody could be burning evidence, burning books, okay? Somebody was trying to brand you know, y'all know how, like, okay, now I'm talking about like been trying to brand you, trying to get you and put in prison here, or trying to keep you in like a space where you couldn't free yourself, or you couldn't escape from something here. The devil was in the details, y'all. Okay. Okay, babies, I got you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody here. This is giving an energy. Somebody very, very greedy. They've been trying to sabotage something, and they could have been trying to get a water sign and an earth sign. Okay, yeah, there's something going. They're trying to send this water sign out on some kind of dummy mission, though. Tell me about this energy here. This earth sign trying to send somebody out. Breadcrumbing them. Something about the springtime. Now somebody's stuck in this Five of Cups energy. Yeah, this is a fox ass energy here, y'all. Somebody could be like a air, earth cusp here, okay? Or somebody could just be in this very greedy, cold energy with that Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords energy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Give me just 1 second, okay? We'll do your reading in just a minute. Let me finish up right here. Hey, guys, I also turned on my gift thing on my live chat. I've never done that before. You can send gifts through there, okay, as well. I turned it on the other day, so, like, that's where you're seeing that. Okay. Y'all ain't never done that before, so y'all just work with me. Okay, they're doing a lot of new things, for YouTube creators and content creators. Somebody's stuck in this Four of Cups energy. The World card. Somebody could have seen something on the World Wide Web. Okay, so and this has got somebody triggered here. They're under harsh judgment. Honey, somebody could have seen somebody passed away and they know they ain't getting no sudden wealth. These two false people here. Hey, babies. Definitely wearing a mask here. And somebody sees that you're sitting at your home and you're not in poverty and they're really upset. Is somebody concerned that you got this sudden wealth and they didn't get none? Very interesting. This main man here. This is somebody close too that you're not messaging. And then there's another main man here that's in reverse. I heard word on the street that you got some unexpected income here. And somebody wants to know, like, how you got this and where this come from and who gave it to you. This could be somebody in prison as well. The thief. Yeah, this thief wants to know how you got something here and somebody... Okay, y'all, let me get another deck of cards. Somebody upset because they fixing... Oh, okay. Somebody in prison is upset because you about to get some sudden wealth that they thought that they could hide from you and keep from you, but it's actually fixing to be sent over to you, okay? Because you know when the left hand itches, that means money's going out. When the right hand itches, that means money's coming in. This person, something is coming toward you, okay? It's... Yeah. I heard this person had big plans that's incarcerated. King of Cups. King of Cups, I heard your daddy finna have to pay. Okay? I heard there's a father figure fixing to have to pay, and he's fixing to be real upset because you about to get this money here, possibly from a mother figure, and this father figure right here, you about to see a whole nother side of this person, is what Spirit's saying. Because this person been trying to blind you. Y'all did this message the other day, and I said that there was a father that said they wasn't trying to pay the mother. Maybe there's some kind of court-ordered child support, back pay or something here, okay? Inheritance, however this is resonating for you. And you was going to get this money. They was telling you they want to give it to the mother because the mother didn't want to give it to you, but it was really this person. The mother's finna get this money, or somehow the mother's going to be able to release something to you. And this person is fixing to be very, very upset. Yes. Because Whoever's saying somebody ain't gonna do right by you, that's a lie. Cause somebody trying to paint this picture like somebody's not. Yeah, that ain't what the case is. Tell me about this energy here. Somebody ain't got no strength because they know they ass been caught up in lies. Because this is gonna help somebody get a new beginning. Because somebody here is fixing to find out somebody was trying to give them a fishy cup, and it could have been this father figure. Okay, the emperor in at the bottom of the deck, the devil. The devil is in the details here. Gotcha. Okay. Somebody's blocked. Somebody finna get their 10 of cups. And look, what I tell you, somebody sitting behind bars. They're in fear. They're in fear here. And 7 people just left out. It's a spiritual warning for some thieves here. Two of Wands. Somebody watching closely. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. Whoever's about to get this unexpected income, everything is fixing to change for somebody because they're fixing to be looking at you in a different light because you're gonna release something to somebody and they're gonna be like, hold on, wait a minute. Somebody's facade and lies. This Queen of Pentacles could have been working with somebody else over here, could have been working with this father figure, and some shit's going down here. Okay. Thank you, babies. King of Swords. The officials could be watching this Queen of Pentacles here. In reverse, this earth sign. This could be a masculine in his feminine energy. Thank you, Spirit. He emotional as hell. He could be on the phone from jail going off and talking about something. And he telling on himself because he didn't want a 5 of Swords situation. Yeah. Because this is definitely going to give somebody a multiple options. Gotcha. Now you got the Knight of Swords rushing in, and now somebody don't have no type of come ups here. They don't have no type of improvements. Why do I also, okay, just side note here, this father figure here could have some money stashed away somewhere and telling this Queen of Pentacles to go get it. Y'all, this is a cursed bag of money. Okay. I don't know what's been going on here, but somebody gonna try to send somebody to get something. I'm getting they've been listening closely to these people's conversations as well. Tracked, bugged. And okay, with this coffin card, y'all listen, okay, oh child. This man could have got paid to unalive somebody and he needs her to go get this money and go pick it up. Okay. And whoever this person they're sending to pick this money up, they don't know what this money's attached to. Okay, just FYI, or this could be the person that goes and collects somebody's debts. Somebody's like, you need to go get my money, and gave them a list of people that they need to go collect from. And y'all, there's a lot of things that it's a lot of moving parts to this situation here. Y'all, somebody could be on the news. Something's going on here. I don't know. Whoo-wee. That's some heavy ass energy. And it's like somebody don't care if they got to put somebody in harm's way. They just need for them to go on and go get this money. They don't care if they're putting them in harm's way. Okay? Very interesting. Somebody needs to be careful here with this father figure, okay? All right, Miss Sarah, what we doing? I was reading your message just a little bit ago. Okay. I am creation. I feel like your people is the occult. Okay. I'm talking to a different one. So, Angel, Miss Sarah Jim 83. Okay, I feel like there was a son that sent some kind of sickness to your dog. Okay. Um, there's a sister as well. And I feel like in September you're gonna have somebody come toward you as far as a soulmate. S- Steer clear away from the dating websites, okay? I feel like you're gonna meet this person like out in public, and y'all are gonna click. Have you been seeing this son or this sister in your dreams? Okay. Tell me about this energy I'm picking up on. The authorities know about them. The planets are aligned what they've been doing here. Tell me about these two energies I'm picking up for Sarah. Gotcha. Okay. So is it his sister? Why do I feel like your ex and his sister in a past life they was husband and wife? Or is there some kind of incest going on here? That's making my hand itch too. Did your ex and his sister have a weird relationship? Look, everybody's saying, yeah, damn, y'all listen now. The world card, something is ending here, Miss Sarah. Oh, okay. It's a lot of strange thing going around in your energy. And it's like, you said yes, sis, and the bro lovers. What the? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Yeah, you ain't stuck. You're enlightened about this shit too. It's like you could feel all this stuff going on around you. You like just leave me and my dog alone, and they want to go over here and send sickness to your dog because you know Lily had cancer. She was sick, and yeah, Danielle, you send your payment over to my Cash App or PayPal, love. I got you. It's and I watched her be spiritually attacked literally while she was laying there and while she was dying. Somebody was attacking my dog. Okay. It's a 2222 for the mini reads. Shit, your sister slept with your ex too. I got you, Danielle. I'm gonna put you down on the list, honey. And literally, like my baby, she was laying there and she had black stuff coming out of her mouth, and she was just shaking, and like it was like during the process of her passing away, she was being spiritually attacked. And I feel like I've had a lot of people come to me and say that their animals had there's something's happened to them, and it's just been weird. Okay, so y'all stories definitely are lining up. Yeah, like Lily was so weak, Babe had to pick her up, Miss Sarah, and literally like put her up on the couch on a blanket and a towel. Her bowels, she couldn't, like, she was pooping blood, and yeah, it was awful. And I was like, y'all, it was, man, that happened in December. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 weeks before Christmas, because you know they will target the closest thing that you love. So if it's your kids, your pets, you know, your lover, it's like they're always sending this sickness out, you know, and it's crazy. Like, and I've noticed a lot of elders, like, yeah, they'll hit y'all's pets because they can't hit you because you don't awaken to where this energy's coming from, right? So then they'll hit your emotional support dog. Wow, I'm so sorry. This is gonna sound really weird, but okay, this whoever sent this energy toward that dog, they felt like you love the dog more than you love them. Right. That's good when you detach because sometimes you know what's been going on. Yeah, it's sinister. That vibration, it ain't no good. Y'all, people will hate you for the weirdest things. And Sarah, that's what I feel like. You and your dog, like that was your baby, you know, like you know how we are with our pets, like that's another child to us, right? And we take care of them, we love them unconditionally. Mm-hmm. Right. It's like you're showing the dog more attention than him, and it's like, well, I'm going to send this bad energy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Right. So it's like, why do you want to come in my life if you don't want to like be with me or even have a friendship with me? Like, what is your purpose here, right? Come in and ciphering your energy. That's what it is. And taking it back to a third party. You said they've isolated you. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he need to come in because you're an empath. He need to come in and suck your energy. And you know, narcissists will be jealous of. They'll be jealous of their own kids, pets, how you love your own parents. Like narcissists will be very, very jealous of the bond that you have because they're incapable to love. So it's like this person was coming in to just consistently attack everything that you love. You said that I broke so many people who use tarot for evil. Wow. Yeah, now listen, divination, you better be careful. That's the thing. Especially when you got bad intentions, right? You want to use it to help. See, you're not blinded to this shit. Because you know this person is not capable of loving. Oh, that's a lot of trauma. I am creation. That's a lot of trauma. See, you went in hermit mode and just focus, and it's like this has broke this narcissist down. Cause you know how to break a narcissist, y'all. I'm gonna drop a gem on you. No communication. Go no communication. They can't stand. They cannot stand whenever you will not give them any energy. Yeah, cause see, you gotta think, right? They done built this whole campaign around how you mistreat them and you do this and you do that and blah blah blah, and you're the bad person, you're the monster, and they're the victim, right? So when you go no contact and you just go silent, now they don't have look, baby, and the whole time been attacking from afar. That's why hermit mode a lot of times saves our life collective. Cause look, it stops people in their tracks. Archangel Michael is not protecting whoever this is, Miss Sarah, that keeps doing this to you and attacking your babies and attacking you and things like that and attacking your health. Yeah. Y'all listen, the spell work that was sent out on the new moon in Cancer, it didn't hit nobody. Because it stayed attached to whoever done it. And it's so wow because Miss Sarah, around the time that your animal passed away, a lot of people's animals was passing away. Uh-huh. Okay, what's the outcome here for Miss Sarah? The outcome is look, you just keep staying in this Queen of Cups energy and keep loving on yourself. Because what I say, somebody's magic backfired. Whatever they've been sending out, y'all, that is a state attached to them. Okay. All right. I am creation. What hold on one second, Sarah. Yeah, the new person coming toward you, I feel like is gonna be an animal lover. This person is going to like going to the beach, being out in nature. And I feel like you're gonna meet up with this person sometime in September. Okay. Um, just don't get on the damn dating websites, okay? Well, Nasir, I'll tell you this. to protect your dog, don't post pictures online. Things like that, okay? Don't let people know kind of like what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a lot of people, y'all use their social media for a diary, okay? You know, you post your vacation pictures after you come back, but is it really, really smart to be posting vacation pictures? That's like posting pictures of your kids, like with all the sinister stuff that's going on. Do we need to be posting personal things like taking pictures in our house and of our vehicles, or y'all see what I'm saying, or our pets? It's like, because you just never know, because you got people that does these really bad things. And y'all, I was talking to a client yesterday, and it's so wild because we got to be vigilant of certain things, especially like with our kids, that we didn't have to do that right back then. And it's like now you got to be careful of just going and buying them a video game and like letting them get on the internet, right? Letting them have a Snapchat, or letting them have a TikTok, or letting them have a Facebook, because what's on the other side of that, right? Who's trying to talk to them, or who is like, who's taking their pictures, right? Something about that. Y'all stay safe out here. That's the biggest thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then you lost two of your fur babies back to back. Like that's, yeah. Mm. You said now she's missing? Tell me what's significant about California. I am creation. Does she know somebody in California? Was she communicating with somebody in California? Grandchildren is missing too. Because I keep getting California. Something about California. You live in California. Okay. Santa Monica. What's up, spiritual G? Did they go through her social media? Did she get connected to some kind of a cult or something? She was found unalive on the river? Epsom salt, a cap of vinegar, a teaspoon of baking soda. That's gonna be a good bath for you. Your boyfriend was found unalive too? What the fuck is going on? I am creation. Like it's like they're, and are they trying to set you up for this stuff and say that you have something to do with this shit? You're welcome, baby. Can't make this shit up. But they can't put you at the crime scene. They can't put you there. They can't nothing. Something about her social media, I'm telling you, they go and look at her social media. There's somebody she was talking to that was connected to some kind of a cult. And they lured them in there, and that now that's why she was found. You said, and you've been declared deceased? Y'all, I can't make this shit up. I can't. Because if they find out that you're alive, you're going to be able to tell the story. So now we got to tell everybody that you dead. Now, who's got pulled? Because there is something here. Somebody's got some major resources that's high ranking, okay? If you know what I mean. We ain't going to say nothing else. But there's some people that's got some strings they can pull and orchestrate certain things. Hey, Auntie Kim. Very interesting. It is, yeah. It's definitely connected to something way bigger. Cause y'all listen, some people think these occults are little. Okay, it's like 2 or 3 people. No, we're talking about mass of like of organizations. Okay, and okay, y'all, I want to tell y'all something. Okay, the other day, me and my husband, we went into this store. That's all I'm going to say. We went into this store. And when I was going to the bathroom, there was a missing persons board up there. Y'all, why was I picking up the energy that there was some kind of secret door in that public restroom where they was taking people? Then all of a sudden, say somebody in this store, they send their kids to the bathroom, then all of a sudden the kids go missing. Y'all, I feel like there was some kind of secret passage in that bathroom, that public bathroom, okay? That they would walk people through because there was some kind of there's some kind of tunnel, something, y'all, okay? And I feel like that's how they take these kids. They take these women. But it was that type of energy, y'all. And I walked out, and y'all, it just like, is that how they're getting these kids? Like, you go to the bathroom, your teenage daughter with their little sister and the little brother, you know what I'm saying? And the little sister's like, well, my brother went in the bathroom, but he never come out. I didn't see him. Wouldn't that make sense that there was a secret passage somewhere in that bathroom? If on the camera, the child's not being seen coming out of the bathroom either? Y'all, it was just the energy in that bathroom, and I was like, what's going on? No, I didn't hear about that, but it's so crazy that you mentioned that name. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she just come back. Yeah. She was missing though, but she popped back up. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, there is a tunnel. Like, people can like try to say there's not tunnels, but there is. Okay. I know for a fact there was a tunnel in the country where I lived at. Yeah. Like where I lived at, but like I lived on this side, but it was like on the other side over here. And you turn down, right? And the tunnel went up, it was up under somebody's property, and it led to the creek. And it led over here, y'all ready? To a walking trail. that had like waterfalls and like all kind of different walking trails back through there, right? And there was a missing girl, and I'm like, y'all, they took her through a tunnel. And everybody looked at me and they're like, the tunnel? Y'all, some of these people's been living here their whole life. And they're like, how you know about the tunnel? I said, I'm just telling you what I was picking up spiritually in the energy. There, that girl got took through the tunnel and got took over here to the walking trail. Yeah. And look, y'all, you wanna, hey, y'all, this tunnel led all the way from this little country town all the way to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Yeah. They found a tunnel in Madison, Tennessee that led, I think, all the way, I want to say, to Texas. Yeah. Yeah, there, y'all, listen now. It ain't no coincidence with certain things. And if y'all notice, you got certain stores that are placed in certain places. Why are they put in that certain spot, right? You have a Dollar General right out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah. Certain colors, exactly. Certain numbers. The tunnels, exactly. The tunnels are everywhere. And I feel like I am creation. I feel like your family's connected to something here. How'd your daughter and grandkids just go? Just got, they're gone now. Mm-hmm. You said under all elementary schools. Mm. That's deep. Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's a whole fishy situation and topic right there. Because how does all of a sudden they put your kids in the foster system and then they go missing? Certain parents, they're like, oh well, you can't talk to your kids. The reason we can't talk to our kids because they're missing. You don't even know where the fuck they're at. That's what's going on here. But they don't want to tell you that though. Because see what it is they took the kids out of your home. Then what they done was they shipped them off somewhere else and sold them already. So now they got to cause all these delays and say that you're an unfit parent because in reality, y'all pay attention, class in session today. They don't have your fucking kids. Okay? Because they already done sold them off to somebody else. Yeah. Jasmine, I'm telling you, pay attention. Pay close attention. Yeah, you're right. What is going on? And nobody's doing anything. Y'all, this is another reason why around the edge of the United States needs to be shut down. Okay? So they can stop taking the kids. Pay attention. That's why the edges need to be shut down. Okay? Thank you, babies. See, because you got mothers here. Exactly. You got mothers here that literally are worried about their kids being put in a boat. Y'all, I can't make Queen of Cups. She got mothers here worried about their kids being put in a boat and being taken somewhere else. Because it was like it was already an auction. They already was like, okay, well, listen, we pulled this kid's background. We already got their blood type. We got this. We got that. Pay attention. Oh, they have these certain kind of gifts. Okay. All right. Well, then we need them. Have you ever had social services or child protective services just show up out of your door from nowhere and you're like, what are you doing in my house? Who called you? Child, there was already an auction for them children. That's what that was. There was already an auction for them children. Pay attention. That's like if you got a very, very gifted child, okay? Y'all, I'll use my own son, okay? Y'all, my youngest son just turned 18. So now I'm gonna talk about it, okay? Y'all, my son wants to be a pro football player. Okay. The people that he that manipulated the situation, they knew he had a future. They knew that he had a future. So they wanted 21% of my income, and they wanted him to come and live in their house because they was this and they was the better parents. No, that's not what the fuck it was. They was in poverty, okay? And they wanted my money, and they also wanted to make sure they could get a piece of the pie when he sailed off to go become a football player. Why do you think they take gifted children? Well, if he's got $1 million he's $1 million quarterback. Hell yeah, we need him to get over here and be in the house with us. We need to be the fake supporters. We need to be this. So whenever he goes off to college, that's going to be our trust fund. That's going to be how we can live, right? But first, we got to shun the ones that really love them and support them away. And we got to get in their head and we got to reprogram them to do this, this, and this, right? Y'all pay attention. It's all about that good old coin. It's all about that money and what they can do and how they can continue to generate that wealth. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because can I tell y'all something? Initially, I put my son in football whenever he was fixing to be 6, I think, for his ADHD. Because he was very angry. So it was a way for him to channel his anger, right? Um, and it really, really helped him get himself together and to control himself because he had a way to release that, right? And transmute the energy. And it was very, very important, right? But he was cold at what he done. He great, like wonderful. Me and baby play hard, right? Uh-huh. They see that as an investment. And see, mine is to help him with his anger, help him feel better. Because we had to figure out some way to help him channel all this energy he had. Okay? But somebody else on the outside looked and said, oh, there's the gold mine. There he is right there. Because guess what? They put one person in football and they couldn't make it. But they seen mine could. So that was the gold mine right there. But everybody thought that I couldn't see through this. I knew my son had $1 million arm. I knew that my son could go in there and get that $1 million contract. But that ain't why I done it. I done it so we could get his mental health under control. And so he could channel that energy. You know what I'm saying? That's like if somebody sees like a child that has abilities, like or like they have something mentally going on with them. They will see your child as a check. While you're over here and you're struggling with the fact that your child has been diagnosed with something, they're seeing this child as a paycheck. Oh, well, we can go file for this. We can do this. Y'all, even though my son was having all those issues, I never went and done any of that. I was finding ways to help him deal with it. And it was football, right? Well, the more that he played, the better he got at it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then he told me, like, Mom, I want to go and I want to be a pro football player. Well, son, go do that. That's his money. That's his career. That is his path that he's chose. But you always got eyes out here watching, collective. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cause you just don't never know what they're doing with the kids whenever they come over there. Let's pull on that energy for you, love. What's going on with the kids for Jasmine here? They're causing illusions of an Ace of Cups in reverse. They're draining them dry. They're feeding them a lot of sugar. Okay, they could be, letting them listen to like some real low vibrational frequencies, like as far as music, watching a lot of scary movies, feeding them a bunch of junk food. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they'll do. That's the grade A narcissist. That's what they do. When you try to leave the relationship and you trying to take them kids out of there, that's exactly what they do. Then all of a sudden they paint you as the bad person because you want to leave the relationship because they're probably religion based and they don't believe in divorce and stuff, and you're just supposed to stay there and let them beat your kids and all this stuff. Abuse comes in different forms. Okay, sitting and feeding your kids junk food and letting them watch things and listen to things is bad for them. That's spiritual abuse. They don't get it though. That's spiritual abuse. Why are you gonna keep abusing them kids by feeding them all that junk food, like, and letting them listen to stuff that you know ain't good for them? Because that's what's happening, is it's reprogramming the kids and shit like that, right? Uh-huh. Yep. So now that's what happened. Now they're tied into the church, and the church is like, oh yeah, you need to get them kids away from them, and da 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 da, and blah blah blah. Because you don't want them eating certain things or listening to certain things or watching certain things. So now you're the problem. I remember when my daughter was 13, me and her dad, that was one of the biggest arguments we had, was her being on the fucking internet. She's 13. What do you mean? Like, she ain't got no business posting no videos and all of this other crap on here. Don't you know you're letting the predator in? We always fought about the fucking internet consistently because back then I was just starting to be aware of the predators and and things like that, okay? Getting to our children. Let me tell you something. Go over and take your 13-year-old's phone and start going through it, and then you're gonna be sitting here saying, VG, what in the hell? What kind of world did I just step into? Real shit. Because they might think that it's a 12-year-old that they're communicating with, and hey, let's go play this game, let's do this, but it's really a 50 or 60-year-old person over here that's grooming your child, and they're just waiting for your ass to leave, because guess what, your location, your IP address is connected to that device, whatever they're playing on, right? So now, if this person's a hacker on top of that, they have done got your location, where your kid is at, what school they go to, because now they got all your information, okay? Now they're over here watching your social media to see where you're at. And what if, you're one of those parents who loves to post everything on social media? Oh, I'm at the Starbucks. Oh, I'm over here. I'm in doing this and I'm doing that. So now they've gotten locations, and now they've been sitting and watching and watching and watching. See what I'm saying, sis? And you didn't even know what the fuck was going on, and now your daughter's missing, and it's like, hold on. So now you got to backtrack. You need to take her laptop or her phone or computer. You need to be taking that to somebody and having them do a backtrack on that and finding out, like, take it to an eye tech specialist or somebody and have them to backtrack who she was talking to. I guarantee you that's what it was. I guarantee you. Oh, she's grown, gone missing. See, that makes it even worse. Because it's like, okay, well, who did my daughter get connected with? Who was she talking to? And then they're quick to tell you, well, they're grown. There ain't nothing that they can do. They can't give you this. Yeah, Stephanie, I got you. Yeah, be careful. Now they're raising the kids. Tell them all kind of shit. Yeah, Stephanie, I got you, baby. And it's 2:44 when you sent that. Okay, listen, Jasmine, I'm gonna tell you this. I need for you to stay very vigilant. Mom, dad, everybody, they're all working together. Especially if you are trying to leave a relationship or you already left that relationship. It's a pattern that these people have. Okay. That's what they do. They want to try to keep you stuck and make you look unfit. They'll poison listen, they'll poison them kids' mind to the point where that you want them kids don't even want to be around you. Like y'all, and I'm speaking from experience. Okay, they will poison them kids mind to the point, and there was a time where you were the only one that was there housing them kids, feeding them kids, cooking, being the nurse, the doctor, the teacher, taking them back and forth to schools, taking them to the doctor's appointments. Y'all, some of these people ain't even never been walked in the fucking doctor's office with you. The doctor don't even know who that person is. Okay, I had a situation like that. The motherfucker never even been to the pediatrician before. Okay? Like, it was like, hold on, what? Never been to the mental health doctor. They have no clue of none of it. But they want to tell you that you're doing something. What? Makes sense. Exactly. Because they don't have no structure. And do whatever they want to. Fill them up with smoke, they let them drink, they let them vape, doing this and doing that. Yeah, Jasmine, you're on the right track. Don't trust none of that shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they don't like that shit. They do. Okay, Miss Libra, let me tell you what's going on in your situation right now. Okay, because you come back negative, we got to make sure you're positive. Okay, with that drug screen. That's what's going on here. Okay, Libra. Uh, That's exactly right. Tell me what's going on, Miss Libra here. Because you walked away. And you have strength. And you ain't blinded to the situation. And guess what? The King of Cups in reverse, his magic backfired. And now he cannot handle his emotions. And he's very, very upset. Because his little tricks and what he doing, Libra, didn't work. That's what that is. Because you are the motherfucking empress. And he's pissed off because they couldn't get your job taken away from you. Get you put away. We already know all of this. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And look at there. Father. They can't bring nobody in to do anything anymore. Because baby, you done healed the star. And you left all this out in the cold. Because everything is coming to light. And he knows the investigators are looking at him. And he knows he's finna go do a lot of time. Yeah, he knows. He knows you sitting in this queen. You right on top of it. They was trying to figure out how you maintaining financially. Yeah. Yep. Spiritual OG, I'm telling you. And they can't get them. Spirit's blocking all this shit. Year 9, all this shit's coming out. Look, corruption is over, Libra. Corruption's over. Because also, Libra, that's another thing. You got to have a dirty drug screen because that's what they're trying to say. Okay, so they can come in and they can take the baby, and they don't have no proof of that. So now everybody's stuck. Now they running around trying to figure out how the fuck they gonna try to do some shit here, but it's already put in black and white that you don't have none of these problems. No victory. Keep sending that Queen of Swords energy. Because you don't reconnect to yourself. You don't figure out the plan, the strategize. Now the 10 of Cups is in reverse. No communication. And I'm glad you snapped on his ass because that's low down. To be what listen, he's sitting in fear. He got to be your future Friday. He need to be trying to find him a lawyer and get his affairs in order. That's what he needs to be doing here. Because all them working together, he need to be figuring out how he gonna get this these charges taken off of him. Because you know what I feel like, Libra? I feel like he about to go in there and he about to be like a fish out of water. They're gonna have to slap his ass to shut him up, okay? Because he is not wanting to take accountability for his actions. And he about to go tell on everybody. Yeah. 80 people in here, 88 likes. Triple the karma. They could get triple confirmation, child. I can't make it up. They about to get triple the karma. You just stay focused on your 8 of Pentacles and do what you need to do. Think about this Eight of Pentacles for Libra. Somebody that can't end your world. And now they're all tied up. Because this was the plan was is to try to say that you were sick and you're over here and you're self-medicating and you're codependent and okay, you had them catastrophic events happen, yada yada yada. Then his catastrophic event of his karma came in and smacked him as soon as that happened, right? And it's like now he don't know what to do, but they need you to have dirty urine. Yeah, it's not year 9 ain't the time to be trying to go file paperwork on somebody, trying to lie on them, trying to take their kids away, trying to put somebody in court and say they're mentally incompetent, they're on drugs. Y'all better make sure that y'all got facts. You better make sure that the information that you are taking to these courthouses and these lawyers and these judges and DAs that you or these hospitals, you better make sure that you got facts before you go in here lying on somebody. Because y'all going to jail for this shit. Karma is smacking y'all as soon as y'all do this shit. See, there was a time where people could get away with this shit. Now there is people sitting there saying, okay, hold on, what? That ain't even making no sense. So now they got the authorities and the people in the hospital and in the courts, people scratching their heads saying, where'd you get this information? Because they don't have no facts. This and they do that, and all of a sudden they start, say you health, you got a great job, you got stuff, kids is good, and all these people that they have pulled into this, y'all. I was watching something, and they literally had to pay all of these people. Like this woman, she set up her own kidnapping. Y'all, her and the dude that she conspired with end up having to pay the officials because they spent all that time out there doing things, you know what I'm saying? Trying to look for this woman, all the resources. They end up having to pay these people back for their time and everything. Y'all, I'm telling you, they about to hit these people's pockets where it hurts. Real bad. Real bad. That's why you're seeing all these people go through so much and they don't even get it because they want to keep on trying to play these kind of games and you don't even have receipts for some of the y'all, what did I say the other day about these dangerous lies? These dangerous lies are putting these people in certain situations that they can't come back from. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, who do you think you are doing this? Like it's, but we're gonna go back to what I was saying before. If this has something to do with your children, is there money attached to this child? You know what I'm saying? Is there a check or an inheritance attached to you that you didn't know nothing about? What's going on here? Because it always, you just follow the money, okay? You just follow the money and you'll figure it out. It's all gonna come through, right? Yeah. It's like, so how much was I worth again? Wait a minute. Yeah, and everybody's sitting around and looking and saying, hold on, wait. Go back to the money. Go back to the creativity. Go. So say like, okay, you are very, very fortunate. You don't went to college. Okay. Say that you're a doctor. Okay. But you moved away from your family. I'm going to use a scenario. And your kids are great. And then all of a sudden, here comes your family. Now, all of a sudden, they're saying that you have all these problems and you got this going on and you got that going on. And, you've been in your own lane for a while. And it's like, okay, listen, so now we're going to create catastrophic events. Because, see, now we all broke. But we got to get to your money now. So now what we're going to do, we all going to work together and do. You see what I'm saying? They're like, or for my elders, I'll use you guys. They love taking everything that you work for, moving your assets, telling them that you're unhealthy, you can't take care of yourself, and now you need to come stay with them. And now they're going to take over. They're going to be the overseer of your check, and now they're going to be the power of attorney over your medical and all of this. And we're going to have to take control. But they're heavier than they are. You know how many elders I've seen out here? It's just like that. Y'all live in your own house. You function by yourself. You pay your own bills. Your lover's already passed away, so you've been functioning. You know what I'm saying? You've just been vibing, doing your own thing, right? And it's like, now here they go. Here they come. And you're like, I just left Planet Fitness. What do you mean I can't go get myself a shower? I don't take that kind of medicine. I don't have that diagnosis. What do you mean? Now you sitting over here and you like, now as a matter of fact, you asked me to call and take you over to that psychiatrist's office. I took your ass over there. Oh, yeah, thank you. Y'all see what I'm saying? You're like, don't come over here projecting your shit onto me. Y'all, that's why I said y'all pay close attention to the projections. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to be like, didn't you call and ask me a ride to that place over there? Whole time, the same one saying you got a mental health issue, child, they already checked in. But guess what? They got a private doctor that nobody knows about. They don't go to the damn clinic down there where in the community. They go to the high-priced private doctor that comes to their house and nobody knows that they're even being seen. Yeah. And then you sitting over here and you're like, where the fuck did this come from? Mm-hmm. What I tell y'all, it's about them 10 of Pentacles, baby. It's about that wealth. To my elderly people out here, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all need to make sure you got your affairs in order, your paperwork, and you have somebody close to you that you can trust to give that information to, especially if you know that you can't trust the ones around you, family, lovers, or friends. Make sure that you got all of your stuff in order and somebody has a copy of your will or your wishes, okay, of your assets that you know that you have. Like, y'all got to protect y'all stuff, okay? That's what y'all want to make sure y'all are doing. Because y'all, I'm telling you, you got people out here playing dirty, man. Because your family will put you in the damn nursing home and clean your ass out, and you won't even know what's going on. And it's a sad situation. Yeah. That's good. Okay. And look, go back and make sure. Like, go read over your paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Or have somebody to go with you that you can trust. You know you can trust. That ain't trying to unplug your oxygen to plug in their iPhone. Okay? Make sure you got somebody that you can trust. That you know ain't gonna do some funny business, you know? And y'all, it's so sad because They come in and they take advantage of the elderly because they know y'all don't know how to work these phones, you don't know how to work computers, you don't know how the internet works, you're just now learning these things. And they can move all cell phone through the bank, and then you go in there, you're like, where'd it go? Pay attention now. I don't know who I'm talking to. Somebody finna have a problem. Somebody may have to get a son or a daughter or a grandchild arrested for stealing. Somebody's gonna go in and see that their money has been removed, gone, transferred. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cause y'all, I've seen people like that. Okay, grandparents make a will, and the mad kid will go and change the whole will and have everything willed to them and take everybody else out of it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And see, divine feminine, divine masculine, this could have been something here that you was concerned with your own parents, your own grandparents. You already know what's been happening. And you already know what family member's been over there and who's willing to unplug the oxygen to make sure that they can get this and get the assets and get the house. Like, you already know. Somebody needs to be paying attention here. And also there was an energy I was picking up on that there is some people upset because they was taken out. And now they're trying to find a way how they can put their name back on something. Okay? That's gonna be very significant as well. Ooh, y'all. It ain't even Sunday. What is going on here? Baby, it's not even Sunday, and we over here tapping in, honey, tapping in. Yeah, you're welcome. I just feel like for our elders out here, you need to have somebody that knows these type of things and that you can trust. And that's like, certain places ain't gonna call and ask for your social security number, your birthday, your routing number, your account number. They're not gonna ask you for any of that stuff. Don't be giving these people information over the phone, or somebody could be sending an email and all of that stuff. No, we ain't doing none of that. Mm-mm. See, that's what I'm saying. That is wild. Did y'all get a OP put on them, or order protection? Hey, love. And honey, the sun went in when I said that. I would just make sure everything is updated and let them know. Like, that ain't a good feeling either. They act like, hey, Miss Wright, Deborah, sorry, Miss Deborah. They act like, that you could just throw the paperwork at somebody and they're just gonna leave you alone. Y'all, these people is way out of control. Like, that piece of paper ain't gonna stop them. I remember here in Tennessee, about 15 years ago, there was a custody case going on with like a husband and wife and stuff, and like the husband was stalking the wife, and she was trying to get the divorce, and uh they was down at the courthouse, and they was coming out of the courts, right? And y'all, he ended up shooting his wife out there in front of the courts because she wanted to leave the marriage. And they started taking that domestic violence stuff very serious because it was a very, it was a DV relationship. And, she just needed some help. Yeah. And it was like, she went in there, they gave her the order of protection, and y'all, he went out to his truck and got the gun. And as she was walking down the steps, he shot her right there on the court steps. What's that paper gonna do? Yeah. Cause y'all, some of these people are unhinged and they're losing control and they don't know what to do, right? And when you're dealing with somebody like that, hey, man. Y'all, hold on one second, okay? I'll be right back. Hey guys, okay, I'm back. Oh, all right. Thank you guys for being patient. Y'all, my husband made some raspberry sun tea. Man, it's really, really good. Uh-huh. Hey, Miss Tammy. I hope you're feeling better. Healing. Gotcha. Walking away, okay? Healing, feeling better, walking away from things, collective, okay? Four of Pentacles, a lot of opportunities coming in. Celebrating. Okay. Collective, you said I'm walking off, look. Childhood healing. And of course, Mercury retrograde's here, and it's a lot of illusions. Y'all, yesterday, this energy, I'm going to tell y'all, it was very, very intense, okay? Got up, took a spiritual bath, right? And I started cleansing the house, opened the doors up, and instantly, y'all, I had to go get back in another spiritual bath. That's why y'all didn't see me, because I was like, okay, I'm being attacked. I'm going to have to just, back away, right? And I just rested all day yesterday. I don't know if you guys was feeling that energy or not, but it was very, very heavy and strong. I'm trying to figure out, I think it was Mars and Leo, that energy's here. And see, something about relationships. You could be looking at relationships, communication. You could be having some communication barriers, okay? With this retrograde, your devices, miscommunication, okay? Pay attention to the signs, okay, that you're getting. And see, this could be stuff that you walked away from that's trying to come back into your life. But the planets are aligned for you to keep walking, okay? Y'all see she got a little backpack, okay? She got a walking stick, and she said, okay, I'm heading on a new journey, right? Following your passion. Tell me about this. Uh-huh. Mercury. Messages. Also, too, if you're getting like some weird messages, spiritual downloads, and you don't like something's weird about it, ask if that message is coming with love 3 times, okay? Because y'all, I'm telling you, whoever was doing work on this new moon in Cancer, that stayed attached to them. And y'all, we got a full moon in Capricorn coming up on July the 10th, okay? Yes. And then look, put you like a teaspoon of vinegar in there. Or apple cider vinegar. See, yeah, because see, Pentacles and Capricorn. See, something about that full moon in Capricorn is going. Somebody could be already trying to do some work, y'all. Today's what, the 2nd? Okay, y'all know they get started early, okay? Look, y'all can't make this up. What did I tell y'all about the moon in Cancer? Somebody doing something with that new moon in Cancer and causing illusions. Okay, could be that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or somebody's got this highly aspected in their chart. Taurus. You could be a Taurus dealing with one that was doing work on you, Taurus, and you're like, where is this energy coming from, right? Something about this. Yeah, you're getting introspection. This could be a hidden enemy. Now somebody don't know what to think because you don't figure this out. Because you don't communicate. Now somebody wants war. Mars. Yeah, somebody wants war with you because you don't want to communicate anymore. Okay. There it is. There it is. Baby, I can't make it up. Volatile. 7 of Wands. You're having to protect yourself. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody here can't juggle something anymore. Spiritual protection is really, really important. Cleansing your house out. Like if there's stuff that you don't use, you don't need, get it out of there, right? Or if somebody is giving you things and it makes you feel some type of way, that's another thing, okay? And it makes the energy change in your house. I don't care if somebody brings you a damn plate of cookies, okay? How does them plate of cookies make you feel, right? It's like, figure out how you feel physically, right? Because your physical vessel is going to let you know if it's got something, if something's being seen or somebody attached something to something here, okay? It could be your birthday season. Somebody needs to pay attention. Somebody gave you something and you possibly been sitting in hermit mode and now somebody under harsh judgment because they gave you something and had something attached to it for your birthday. Okay? Because there's a third party been working on somebody and you've been working with the universe. For what is this? Cancer season? Going into Leo season? This could be very significant. Yeah. Here, baby, you set it right here. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something about birthday season here. You need to be careful who's giving you stuff, who's inviting you to stuff, who's trying to give you food, drinks. Say you went out and had drinks and something didn't make you feel right. Yeah, you probably don't need to go back to that place. Yeah. Yeah. And see, they could be trying to do something, to him. You need to be careful with that. Mm-hmm. Because collective, like I was telling y'all, like, say you got an aunt that don't like you and she's like, oh, I'm going to bake you a cake for your birthday, but you know she hates your goods. Listen, don't eat the cake, anime, okay? Don't eat the cake. Because you're going to be sitting here, you're going to be sick as hell, and you're going to be like, what just happened here? Like, well, you know that she don't like your ass, right? Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Auntie Kim, he had to feed me some food. I needed something to eat. Yeah, y'all got to stay vigilant of these things. Because it's real weird, like, when you have certain people come around, like, when it's your birthday or, like, your anniversary or things like that, and they're all giving, and you're like, you don't even like me or them. Why are you trying to throw us a party? Hold on. Or that's like somebody trying to show up to your celebration, and you're like, I didn't send that invite out. Hold on, what's going on here? Mm-hmm. Somebody's upset too because you changed your phone number or you changed phone carriers. You could have been on somebody's plan and you changed your own and got on your own phone plan. Okay, let me tell you something about that too. If you're on somebody's phone plan, like, through the what is it, like Verizon or y'all, there's a tower, okay? Because somebody's upset because somebody was sneaking and looking like you got some kind of phone plan here where they can look up the numbers, text messages, spying. Somebody was spying through a phone plan. Cause something about they knew who everybody you was communicating with. If you was wondering how some knew your business, that's how. Very interesting. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense then. I am creation. Why is your brother trying to take over power of attorney and trying to take over stuff? Oh, okay. Never mind. Hmm. Oh, okay. So now that he's in bankruptcy, he needs your money and your assets with you and your husband. Uh huh. And now that's why he's in Chapter 11 bankruptcy for stealing. And now Chapter 11 making his ass pay all that stuff back. Karma. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. He's the world's dumbest criminal, ain't he, sis? You done took your daddy's identity? Like, what? Hold on. Now you're in bankruptcy? Ain't they gonna get you for identity theft and fraud and stealing the inheritance and everything? Like, you done took this way too far. That greed done took over him. And y'all, that's what's going on. You got a lot of these people, they're so greedy, like it's taking over them. You said my mom mysteriously passed away on my birthday in 2024. Oh, wow. Did you ever find out like what happened? Did they like overdose her on medicine or poison or something? Baby, my hour sessions are $100. Hello, hello. Okay, love. And my 30-minute sessions are 55. I mean 60. I mean 55. Sorry. That's a long time to be isolated. And you know, a lot of people don't realize they have been in isolation like that for such a long time because the programming and so many people controlling the narrative, right? Because when you get ready to do something, they'll come through and be like, oh, well, it's better for you just to stay here. You're going to be fine. No. Look, 111. Uh-uh. Mm-hmm. He's been monitoring a lot of things about your life. I feel like he's been the mastermind the whole time. He's like that family member that shows up every time somebody's sick or getting ready to pass away. Yeah, that's what he is. Confirmation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got to have full control. Because now he's trying to get a hold of you and your husband's assets after he done got the rest of the people's. And now he's in bankruptcy and now he's stuck. Look, 333. Mind, body, and soul. That's why Spirit's been having me to warn my elders um, about y'all having certain family members and things like that who are doing certain things and trying to rush in and trying to make you do certain things with your properties or with your stocks, your bonds, your trust, your bank accounts, stuff like y'all need to be very vigilant with that. Especially if you got them going through financial situations like this. Mm-hmm. They need access by any means necessary because they're going through a financial crisis. So now they need access to your money. Hello, hello. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, somebody is giving audacity for free away out here. They don't steal no more. Somebody stopped giving discounts. They just like, here, you can have it, you can have it, you can have it. Mm-hmm. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, honey. That hit the spot. Oh, mm. I appreciate that very much. All right, y'all. I appreciate you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you for reciprocating the energy. Y'all, we're gonna tap into this full moon in Capricorn and see what's coming. New start coming. You are very close to achieving your goals here. And somebody's emotions is running real high. You could be seeing somebody in your dreams. Auntie Kim, I'm gonna call and I'm gonna talk to you about that. Me and him talked about that. That's so wild that you brought that up. Um, I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna take y'all with me. We're gonna go smoke because I need to smoke on that. Yeah, that's a must situation that we got to talk about right there. Yes, ma'am.
Look at the door. He heard you come out and ran to the door.
Oh yeah, you brought that plate in there. He's like, "What's going on with that plate? What's up?" I got mixed emotions about that, Auntie Kim. Um, real shit. Yeah, I got mixed emotions about that situation. Cause can I tell you something? He knows how to switch energy. When he got to talking to me, he got in the energy of a very, very man of integrity. You know, checks all the boxes. You know what I'm saying? You remember that shapeshifter energy that I tell you I'll be picking up on? Okay.
Yeah, because when you talk to me, you work out the street, the other side, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, ma'am. I do. Uh huh. That's why I said, like, and then see, I got to thinking about that, and I'm like, what, what's the real plan behind the scene, right?
I'm watching yours. Go in, you're staying in. So what you gonna do?
That makes my stomach feel funny. Like the inkling in my stomach is like, yeah. And look, you hear the birds over here just chattering away. The beloved ancestors, boy, they watching closely. They watching real close to these people and their plot and their plan and strategize and things like that. People could try to be calculated, but the beloved ancestors see. They'll always put a dent in their plan. That's for sure. And you hear the owl out here, Auntie Kim?
Get the dirt off your nose.
He's like, I thought you had a turkey leg. You need to give it to me. Hercules over here wishing for some food.
So he had no choice. He had no choice but to go in and eat the rest of his food. You go in, you're staying in. So. Yeah, I understand.
So, family, I love y'all. I think I'm about to end this live and just chill. Yeah, they are. Y'all just keep listening to the messages you're getting from your beloved ancestors because they coming through strong. Even through all this chaos that's being thrown, pay attention to people's behavior, how they're shifting their energy, what's going on. Like, yeah. I just want to send everybody some love, light, and healing. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for being here with me. Thank you for the donations and booking readings. And guys, I'm gonna put y'all some more content out. Okay. I just been trying to sleek stay away from the energy. I ain't gonna lie, the owl's back again. Yeah, y'all have a blessed day. Okay. Y'all take care of yourself. I love y'all.